For today's Florida man story, we turn our attention to a Florida mom who apparently was upset that their 3-year-old was crying or something, so decided to do a murder for hire plot and hire a hitman to kill their own 3-year-old child. Unfortunately, Florida mom decided to do this by going to the website rentahitman.com because Florida mom thought that, hiring a hitman was something you could just do on the internet, like ordering Amazon or something. Not the first time, incidentally, someone has been caught up by this website. So let's learn a little bit more about Florida mom wanting to hire a hitman to kill their own 3-year-old. Let's get started with this. 2 people have been charged in an alleged murder plot after a mom tried to hire a hitman to kill their own 3-year-old using a parody website because apparently they're that dumb. Yasmin Paz, who is 18, was arrested after she submitted a request on the website rentahitman.com to kill her son. So yes, there is a website called rentahitman.com, and not for the first time. Someone has been caught by just submitting a form to the website saying, I'd like to hire a hitman, even though it's obviously laced with parody. And why would you be able to hire a hitman by just going to a website? Doesn't that sound a little bit odd? Apparently not to Yasmin over here, who's like, yep, that sounds totally fine to me. I'd like to kill my 3-year-old. Where am I going to get my service? Okay, in trying to hire the hitman, she apparently submitted an address and picture of her son, the 3-year-old. She also provided a safe word for the potential contract killer, which was "put me in, coach." Okay, the website creator contacted Miami-Dade police and an investigation was launched. Because the website creator created this as sort of a joke, it was, what a funny joke that would be, rentahitman.com, ha ha ha, funny joke. Like, no one would take this seriously. Apparently people take it seriously. And so part of his job is to make calls to law enforcement. That's got to be some strange phone calls. Yeah, hi, Miami-Dade police. I know you're not going to believe this one, but stay with me for a while. I run this website called rentahitman.com, ... So then a police officer posed as a hitman during a text exchange and agreed to be paid $3,000 for the job. I guess $1,000 for every year of this kid's life. Perez is charged with first-degree solicitation of murder and unlawful communication. She was arrested Monday and charged with conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and unlawful use of communication. He was in touch with the woman by text and wrote about the potential plot to kill the toddler's son. According to the arrest affidavit, the kid is the problem. Hope you all see that all I ever wanted was to free you. I told you about the kid. You won't do anything, the affidavit said. In another text message exchange, they apparently wrote, you do it, and I'll think about coming back. So apparently she was trying to get back a man in her life. And, the man in her life is like, the kid is the problem. And if you remove the kid from this earth, maybe I'll come back into a relationship with you. It's going just super duper well over here. It's unclear based on the affidavits what relationship they had. According to NBC, the bond was set at $15,000, which seems very low for the murder for hire plot. But okay, the judge apparently ordered them not to have any contact with the toddler without supervision. The parody website has garnered national headlines before. In April, an Air National Guardsman was charged with applying to be a hitman. I have been looking for some scrap cash in my life, and I do have some free time. Maybe I should apply to be a hitman. Surely they have job openings in my area in Austin. That sounds like a logical thing to do. The guardsman, Josiah Ernesto Garcia, applied on the website, submitted his identification and a resume, according to the United States Attorney for the Middle District of Tennessee. The website was initially created in 2005 to advertise a security startup. So it's a little bit of an interesting history behind the website. The website was originally created by this guy to be a white hat hacker. Right? So when he's like, rent a hitman, you're hiring me to be a white hat hacker. All right. So that was the original purpose behind the website, right? I will be the hitman for you. You hire me as a white hat hacker. I figure out how to do, the hacking on your website or whatever. So I can figure out how to help protect you against, hacking, right? I'm going to do a pen trust, basically. So that was his original goal in creating the website. All right, that business didn't work for whatever reason. And then he has this domain, rent a hitman. So what am I going to do with it? So he's like, okay, I'm just going to like turn it into a parody website where you can hire an actual hitman. We will turn the term hitman from, more of a figurative to the more literal. So yeah. Thus, that brings us to the end of the attention of this case of Florida mom, who apparently was trying to murder her own 3-year-old. It seems in some effort to get a guy. And so, the 3-year-old is the problem. So what if the problem just went away and we just eliminated the 3-year-old? So she goes to hireahitman.com to do that. And, yeah. So that's where we're sitting on all that. And that, for the moment, brings us to the end of discussion of this case.